Hey gamers, it's Grind This Game here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the quality of life upgrade. And I gotta apologize, last episode was a bit of a stinker. It just didn't go very well. I was pretty tired when I recorded. I probably shouldn't have. And I hadn't played in a few days, so it didn't go very well. So I've done a lot of stuff off camera, kind of rethinking some elements. Now I used to have my food storage right here, but I kind of dismantled it and moved it into here. And we're off mushrooms now, so I tore up all the mushroom growing plots. I have a few left here because I don't want the CO2 to get out, but I think it'll be safe to move that pretty soon. What else have I done? I have a CO2 line going all the way up to space now from the bottom. It goes all the way up here, and it dumps into the vacuum of space right here. I kind of got tired of feeding slicksters and trying to deal with the CO2 at the bottom. And slicksters are just over time cause lots of lag. So I had 3 ranches here. I've kind of dismantled them, let the slicksters run wild here. So they are soaking up some of the CO2, but most of it is, some of it's coming down from here. There's a pump with a sensor. So if the pressure goes over 1500 in this room, it just sends it down. And then up here, where most of the CO2 is being generated by these petroleum generators, if the pressure's over 2000, it goes along this pipe and just heads up to space. So that's been working way better like that. What else have I done here? Well, the pinch of pepper nut farm that I had in the top right, that's been dismantled. I cleared away all this polluted water that was here. So I took out the pinch of pepper nut farm, which was up here. And I restricted them, I told them not to eat, or I restricted them to just cooked mushrooms. So they've eaten all the mushrooms now. That happened about 1 cycle ago. And now they're eating everything else, which is stuffed berry mostly. And the odd pepper bread when they get some natural, delicious free food from the sleet wheat biomes. And I've completely redone space. So I had all the solar power up here. I'm just going to not use solar power and just kind of keep this all blocked off. I won't ever open it up. And only 2 layers of regolith actually pile up here. I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. I didn't want this just to pile up forever, because the more that piles up here, the more lag you get. So I didn't want that. And you spend most of your solar power opening and closing doors and cleaning up the regolith, so I figured why waste all that power just making more regolith when we don't really need it. So I'm just sealing off space right here, working my way across here. And let's just see here. Using bunker tile. How much steel do I have? I have quite a bit of steel because I dismantled some other stuff that I didn't need. So we're going to take that right across to the very edge, which is way over here. And then maybe we'll go, once that's all built, we might go dig some of this up here. That's kind of a long-going project. Ongoing project, that's what I meant to say. And I've been having fun with the rocket here, so it just landed recently. And do we have any cargo here? I can't remember where I sent it last. I guess I have some cargo. Here we go. Oh yeah, we've got ice, carbon dioxide, and methane. And that's why I set up this natural gas generator in here, which was kind of ad hoc. Because this was my second run to the ice planet. Let's just check here. So I went here. You get ice, carbon dioxide, methane. It's all frozen. So you can see here it's thawing out. I think what I'll do is I'll allow all temporarily for this container. Get all that stuff into the container. And then the methane will thaw. It'll sink to the bottom here, and then this pump will clean it up. But I also need a liquid pump to just jettison all this liquid out of here. So I'm going to stick that right here, I guess. Probably want to do a hydro sensor at the bottom. Maybe right here. Not out of steel. Gold's fine. And then hook that up. And what I'll probably do is just do a pipe out to here and make a vent and just dump it into space, because it should disappear. Now I wonder if that will get damaged. I guess we'll find out. So the power generation right now is a couple manual generators instead of all that solar. And whenever we get thawed natural gas, this kicks on. Not the greatest setup, but it is kind of working. This water in here is just from the ice. Oh, we filled this up already. Okay, let's disallow. Okay, methane, I couldn't find methane on the list anywhere. So that's what's going on there. I think I need to just maybe add another. Oh, there we go. It's we got methane turning into gas. We can see it down here, natural gas. So it's thawing out 100 kilograms. That's actually quite a bit of natural gas per emission. Let's just see how this water goes. It should just drip down here and disappear. Now I need to get my gantries out. Let's just make sure those are all still powered. This one isn't. Is that going to be a problem? No, I think it'll be okay. So let's just get the gantries out so they can deliver the oxalate. Okay, so we got power being generated here. Oh, I need to hook this up to the smart battery because it's just wasting natural gas right now. Let's do that priority 9 from here to here. And I don't really need these other smart batteries. I'm going to get rid of them. We don't really need much buffer power. Some of this water is just piling out the door as well and disappearing into the vacuum of space, and that's fine. Don't really need that polluted water. We're swimming in the stuff. Okay, let's check that automation. That's almost done. Still have some methane trapped in there. Oh, mafic rock. Well, I'm allowing everything, which is really not a good idea. I just wish methane was on the list, but it's not. That I could find. Let's get rid of raw mineral. That should free up some space. We don't want regolith in there. And ice is the biggest culprit in there. Oh, it's picking up all the crap on the floor. Let's sweep everything out of here. I had this problem in a previous base. You need to offload all the goods, but I don't want to just dump them on the ground. But the cargo bay is empty. I think it's safe to take this rocket off. Do we have... Yeah, we got oxalate. I think I'll go back to the ice planet. Yeah. Launch mission. So when it lands, it crushes all the regolith that builds up. And I'm not bothering with the door here. So some meteors get through, but they mostly land down here. And I've started to make some supercoolant and thermium, but we don't have the ingredients right now. Okay, Okay, I need to hook up my power for this little one. Okay, I think this is kind of working. Kind of random. Okay, let's continue on over here. I got tons of steel. We'll do this priority 7. And then ladders. I think I'll put a floor in there too. Okay, hydro sensor if above, I don't know, 50. And then it's coming out here, it's going here and disappearing. Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm just about out of oil. If we go down to the bottom here. Yeah, I'm just about out of oil out of this pile here. And I have to actually use this water. I have to get this water out of here. I added a filter just so I made sure that no water would go up to our oil refinery. So once this layer of oil is done, I've already got another pump over here ready to go, and the pipe's ready to go. So once this is done, we'll tie into this oil, and this should last us hundreds of cycles because this will all drain in here. And then finally we'll go into this one, and then once that's gone, we'll probably tie into the, where is it? One of these things. Where are they? These things. Oil reservoir. In fact, I could start building one of those out. It needs a liquid lock because it has natural gas that builds up when you use the oil rig. Maybe I should plan that out. Let's get a floor in here. Take that. What's that under? Utility or refinery? Oil... no, where is it? Oil well. I don't want to use it just yet. We don't need it for a long time. We could get rid of our excess water that way, though. All this water that's piled up here. But we got more water up here. Look at this giant thing here. And we haven't even used this water yet up here. So much extra water. Plus we've got our polluted water up here, which is used for cooling. I did set up a fertilizer maker. That's the other thing I did off camera. Right down here, we've got 3 fertilizer makers. Some of the polluted water is going in there from the coolant. Awaiting phosphorate. Have I ran out of phosphorate? Probably not. Oh no, we got tons. 280 tons. And this is my main pinch pepper nut area now, so I turned it into an actual greenhouse, and they're using fertilizer to double the yield on these, which is going to help out. Same thing up here. I've got fertilizer farm stations here for these 2 rooms. This has been working pretty well. There's a bit of a bug with the egg cracker. Like I had some fry eggs on here, and you can't actually unselect. Once the egg is gone, you can't unselect it. So I was eating all the fry eggs because I wanted to reduce lag, so I kind of dismantled this whole fish area. Don't really need the fish. It was a good source of shells, but I got into some more fossil at the bottom. So I'm almost on the research. Let's just do a quick look at that. We got just over 400 to go, and then we're going to be done. which will be a good milestone. And I've been training all the dupes through all the jobs. Abe, let's get you into seasoned farming. Now Red is ready to go to be an astronaut. I should probably promote her. And who else we got here? Mokun. It's easier just to reassign them from here than to actually promote them. Scientist. Art student. Already done. Let's do artist. I need another artist. Oh, Soup needs a job. Okay, I think that's everyone. Yep. Oh yeah, the thing I was having problems with last episode was up here. I was like completely brain dead when I was working on this. So what I ended up doing is cold polluted water comes along here and half goes here to cool things. The other half goes into the metal refinery. And then if there's coolant in the pipe, which is detected by this sensor here, it sends a signal to the shut-off valve to turn off the water, the coolant water. So, yeah, if your refinery is ready and there's liquid in here, this shuts off and the coolant just sits in this pipe for a while. So that worked out well. That's kind of what I wanted to do last time, and I thought I could do it with the bridge. And maybe you can do it with a bridge, but I couldn't figure it out. Now, I do want to break into all these little areas here where that have animals, because they've got lots of shells in them. So I might start doing that. Carefully. Do I have this allowed? Yeah. Let's just do a ladder up here. Get through there. And I probably want to preserve that puff, so we'll put a door in there. I also put in a grooming station here just so I could save the shine bug population. There was only one shine bug in here. There was a bunch of shells in here, so now at least it's a proper stable. Set to a pretty low priority, 3. I'm also using more hydrogen power instead of coal right here. This used to be coal. And it's not running that often, but we had so much hydrogen building up down here. It's actually being used now. I'm also using hydrogen power over here for this circuit. I put it in here just to keep this area warm, but it's not quite working. So we could conceivably run out of hydrogen power, or hydrogen. This thing is running right now though. And we cleared all that out of there. That's good. And I'm not really using solar anymore, so we'll have to come up with some new power. I could put a steam turbine on top of this thing, because the steam's just been building up. In fact, I might do that. It's not going to run for very long, but it will destroy all the steam. It has to be much warmer, though. Maybe I'll just build one and just see. I can't remember the temperature steam needs to be at. Stick it right here, maybe? I gotta clear this out. I could conceivably just vent the steam into space. But it's just sitting there doing nothing. Someone said I could steam a bunch of steamed hams. Which is true. If I had some hams, I would. The rocket trips take a while. I'm thinking of building a second rocket. We could put one right beside the first one quite safely, I think. Maybe right here. Oh, we've got these neural vacillator recharges. I've got a bunch of those. Well, 2 of them. So I think I might try to use those. Where's the closest brain machine? Oh, there's one right here. I think I'll use this one. Recharge. So the plan is just to get through the research and then start making stuff like supercoolant. And maybe get a liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen setup going. I don't think everyone's wearing snazzy suits either. Should probably get that going. Snazzy suit. Stick that on Abe. I should probably be using this polluted water from the bathroom for pinch pepper nut instead of thimbleweed, because we have so much thimbleweed now. I changed this area a little bit too. I added fire poles, plastic ladders, just to speed them up a bit. Also made some gold floors, just to help with the decor. We got a lot of extra gold since I dismantled a whole bunch of heavy wire at the top. So we'll use that up, get that decor even higher. I should put them under the cooks too, because they need it. The decor in here is probably pretty insane now. Yeah, the metal tile alone is 180, so... Soup, you're dancing. Oh, I just realized my my petroleum line is cut off. Now, is that okay, or are these still full? These are still full. I think I did that on purpose because I wanted to drain all these first. Because things were backing up. But I have a feeling I need to go change my oil area up because the oil is pretty much gone, I think. Almost. I'll wait till it's completely gone. And then I might actually change the filter to something else, like water, and then send the water maybe in here. There's a bit of automation I did off camera here as well. I'm using a smart automated storage, smart storage bin, which I never really used before very often. And what it's doing is once it hits 12,000 kilograms of oxalate, it shuts down the oxalate refinery. So it goes through a NOT gate right here. I also have a sweep arm to put it into this container because otherwise the dupes come very often and pick this oxalate up. That way we're not overproducing it, and we're using hot oxygen, which is here. And half of this hot oxygen is actually going off. I made a new line here. This goes to the exosuits right up here. It's not actually making enough, but it's working pretty well. Okay, where's that rocket? 33%. It's gonna take a while. I've moved my water thing over a bit as well. I should probably deconstruct this. I want to have storage on both sides that kind of mirror both. What do we have sitting on the ground here? What is this? Oh, mafic rock. I don't really want to bring that into the base. But we could do sweep only mafic rock. Just to get that stuff picked up. Let's do a low priority sweep. yeah, the neural vacillator. Did they recharge that? Where did I do that again? Oh, up here? No, this one. Okay, time to increase some brains. I added myself into the base. Well, Wintermute is in the base now. I think I'll expand his brain. What's this hatch doing out of the... Oh, there I go. We just hit cycle 800 recently. Stress change, nice. Let's get this hatch. He shouldn't be here. So we're gonna need more isoresin and more fullerene for those advanced materials. What I've been doing is going to each planet until all the research is done and then moving on. So I haven't done this one yet. But I guess we'll go to the ice one more and then we'll go to the rocky asteroid. And then maybe these two. Once I get the biological thingy, I might get some wheezeworts, even though I don't really need them. Temperatures have been pretty good. Kind of want to put like dig this out. I think it's safe to dig this out as long as they don't get down. These poor hatches. That reminds me, I want to do a slight change in my hatch farm, but I think it's a bit of an exploit, so maybe I won't do it. Let's put a floor in here. I haven't really figured out how I want to use the new critter sensor. But what I saw some other people doing was using mesh storage on the bottom here, and then the coal and the eggs just fall through. And then we can collect them down here. I'm not going to move anything in here yet, I'm just kind of roughing it out. I should probably do the same thing here. Just do some granite along here. A little toasty over here. That's okay. I was thinking about putting jet suits in, but I keep deciding not to because they're so slow. Okay, are we gonna run out of hydrogen here? Maybe. Okay, let's try the steam thing here. Steam turbine. Right here. That's gonna need some insulation on either side. So the game crashed on me there when I went to go build one of these tiles. It didn't crash with the regular crash screen, it just kind of died, so that kind of sucks. But the steam turbine here that I was trying to build, it needs pressure of 3,000, but it needs steam of 226. And the steam in here is only 151, so this isn't gonna work. I could try to heat it up, but it's gonna take forever to heat up. So I'm just gonna probably just get rid of this. Yeah, just get rid of it. I'll probably just vent the steam into space or something. And I'll set it back down here to be... It was set it to 150. Actually, maybe I'll leave it. Oh, too late. Never mind. So it adds a little bit of water if it's too warm in here to cool it down. But it's mainly being used for our our bristle blossom farm at the bottom. It takes 40-degree water, cools it down to 26, and heads down this way into this farm here. And that's been working pretty well. Seems every time I try to record, the neighbor's dog, starts to bark, which is not very good. Maybe I'll have to make some dog sausages. And where's our rocket? 73%. It's getting there. Guess I'll continue on over this way. I was kidding about the dog sausages, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh yeah, I should be using my copy key, B. Much easier that way. So you click B. Yeah, I should have been using that the whole time. Just trying to get used to it. How close are we to the edge? Not that close. Got plenty of steel though, so I should probably just... Well, I'll let them get this far and then we'll do another section. Don't really need these ladders anymore right here. I'm gonna get rid of all those. Just slows them down. I don't know why they take the ladders instead of walking on the ground. It's really bizarre. Okay, we're probably out of oil now at the bottom. Oh yeah. That's done for. Okay. I need to hook up this other pipe here. So we're gonna get rid of this one. I'll probably disable this pump for now. It's no longer in use. Disable that and then hook up this last piece of pipe here. And is that enabled? Yeah. Perfect. Here comes the new chunk of oil. This should last quite a while. The next quality of life update comes out in about 4 weeks. I think the preview might be coming soon. I really hope they do some more performance stuff because the game doesn't run very smoothly anymore. At this this number of dupes plus just the amount of stuff I have. I've swept up most of the map, so it's not that that's slowing it down. There's all this stuff in these pockets. I should probably get in there and get those all dug out. back. Let's do that. Don't really need to. We don't need the food, but I kind of want to start clearing these out because these little guys cause lag. Nice glossy Draco in there. Now we could shear them for a little bit of plastic, but I'm not going to bother. Oh, they can't get in here. Okay, I forgot I sealed that off. Maybe I should go through here. All that chlorine's going to get out, but that's okay. Which way should I go here? If I go straight across, all the chlorine will end up in the base. If I go down here, it should be a bit safer. Just go straight down through here. And are they allowed in there? Yeah. And we'll have to poke through here. Oh, we could have taken here actually. Let's do that instead. Kind of like that. We'll get some Draco meat as we go. Eventually I'll just have one Draco farm. We don't need all these wild Dracos causing pathfinding lag. Pretty minimal because they're inside, but every bit helps. These guys, even worse. Only really need to keep a few puffs, just in case we need them. Okay, the pressure in here is pretty low, so this chlorine might actually come up. We got an airlock, oh, right here. That's not going to really help us a whole lot. Stick another one right here, just in case the chlorine comes out. Should probably clean this air up. We had some rotting food in here earlier, so we'll clean that up. Oh, we got a little bit of liquid carbon dioxide here. It's gonna take a while to get in this way. Oh, they can't breathe in here. Oh, that's probably not good. They won't like that at all. Maybe I should go in this way instead. Holy meat bonanza. Oh, it's boiling in here too. It builds character. Maybe I should have used exosuits from down below here. Come in through the bottom instead. Yeah, maybe I'll force them to come around the sides with their exosuits. So I'm going to lock them out of here. And I'll probably just lock them out of here. We'll cancel that for now. Get them out of there. They can leave, but they can't enter. Okay, that's all set. Oh, actually, they need to get in here for the all the food. Do I want them to have to run all the way around? Not sure. Maybe we will let them in there. I don't know. Can't decide. Actually, letting all this chlorine out in here would be a bad idea. Maybe we'll just let them go in the top. This back in. Hopefully they don't suffocate to death. This Draco got out. Let's get him. Okay, no one wants to get him. We'll leave him alone. Okay, how's our rocket? 98%. Yay! It's almost done. Okay, all this chlorine's gonna fall out. All the oxygen's gonna end up around here, probably. Actually, I'm just going to evacuate everything out of here. Oh, don't sleep in there. Okay, they don't like soggy feet. Let's mop up a little bit of stuff here. Try to get this guy again. Okay, this rocket should be... Oh, it's back. Okay. Back to space we go. Okay, what do we get here? We got methane, neobium, vesselite. And this container is full. Oh, I have critter egg in there. That's not good. Soil. Got all sorts of crap in here. Let's sweep up all that stuff priority 8. Probably don't need all these batteries either, but getting the stuff off the ships is a little bit of a pain in the butt because some of it has to be gasified. Some of it melts really quickly, so you can't just dump it on the ground or everything will just get destroyed. It'd be nice if you could just dump specific things, but you can only do all or nothing. Oh, they finally got to that Draco. Kind of. His meat fell. I think what I might do is forbid them from going in our Draco little house here. Forbid them from going in here. And then get all the Draco eggs and eat them. Glossy Dreclet egg forever. Dreclet egg forever. Now we won't be able to remove those orders because of the bug, but Copra egg. How's food doing? 1.8. Food's still going up. It's because of all the meat we're getting, I think. This is all oxygenated now, which looks good. Pretty warm, though. Okay, do they sweep up all this crap? No, still tons of stuff here. Well, we can pick ice. Liquefiable. Get that off the conveyor belt. Here comes the methane. Which I wish we could stick in the container. Probably just allow all. Not gonna offload this stuff. Oh, there, it's getting methane. Good, 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 good. And everything else. But we cleared it. So we'll forbid everything, and then that methane should just warm up in the air here. And we gotta get the rocket. Get this stuff ready in it. The oxalate. And then rinse and repeat, I guess. How much methane do we have in here? Oh, quite a bit. Oh, we got our first stuff being made here. What's Gene making? Thermium. That's our first little bit of thermium, I think. And neobium. Actually, we had neobium, now we have thermium. Lovely. Gonna have to make super coolant at some point. Where does it go, though? I can't remember if it just falls on the ground or what. Oh crap, if it does, we're just gonna be dumping it out into the atmosphere. No! That's bad. Okay, we won't make any of that. And I really need a filter on here to send the super coolant to a proper place, because right now it's just going to go nowhere. Okay, let's do a liquid filter. Guess right here. I'm not quite sure what temperature it comes out at. We'll use insulated. That'll go in there. We'll filter for supercoolant, and we'll stick it somewhere. Maybe in a liquid container somewhere up here. And then everything else can go down here, out that way. And the existing pipe, I gotta get rid of that. Down here. Okay, let's see if we can filter that stuff out. Magma. Supercoolant. Nice. Good, good. And then we need a liquid reservoir. Maybe out of gold. Not quite sure what temperature it comes out at. We don't need a whole lot of that stuff. Hopefully I don't have any coolant already on the ground here. I don't think I see any. Just water, I think. Oh, we got a shine bug in here by mistake. Oh, Sid got injured. Wonder what happened there. Okay, we need power on this thing. Looks like these two are racing here. Okay, how's the rocket going here? Ready to go. And where should we go now? Back to this ice planet or maybe the rocky asteroid? I think I'll go here instead. We got iron ore, copper ore, rock, and lots of unknown stuff. Goodbye, rocket. Nice if it cooked all these guys directly into barbecue. But no such luck. Taking a while to build all this stuff. Let's make sure they're not doing anything silly. It's looking good. Have to get this water out of here, move it over here. And then I might start digging out the map, I don't know. Could just lead to more lag. But I really gotta finish my space ceiling here first. Get over here. Clear all this out, see what's in here. Oh, and there is a natural gas vent somewhere. I was supposed to find it off camera, but... Maybe I can... Oh, is it here? Actually, I don't know what this is. I did dig it out partially. I know it is natural gas. And the game crashed again. So, I think I'm going to wrap things up here because it's going to be It'll take a while to stitch together all the files from all these different recordings because the game just keeps crashing. I hope you enjoyed that episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.